Good morning, students. Now, chapter 18 Pollution of Air and Water. Open your textbook, page number 245. 18.7 How does water get polluted? Case study. Ganga is one of the most famous rivers of India. Ganga क्या है? Most famous rivers of India. It substands most of the northern, central and northern Indian population. Millions of people depend on it for their daily needs and livelihood. However, recently a study by the World Wide Fund for Nature WWF World Wide Fund for Nature found that Ganga is one of the 10 most rivers in the world. The pollution levels have been rising for many years. We have reached this stage because the towns and cities through which the river flows through large quantities of garbage, untreated waste, dead bodies, and many other harmful things directly into the river. In fact, the river is therefore at many places where the pollution level are so high that life cannot survive. An ambitious plan to save the river called the Ganga Action Plan was launched in 1985. It aimed to reduce the pollution level in the river. However, the increasing pollution and intrusions have already damaged this mighty river beyond repair. Let us take a specific example to understand the situation. The Ganga at Kanpur in Uttar Pradesh yani UP is one of the most polluted stretch of the river. Kanpur is one of the most polluted towns in UP. People can be seen bathing, washing clothes and depending in the river. They also throw garbage, flowers and dolls of coats and goddess and non-biodegradable bags, polythene bags into the river. At Kanpur, the amount of water is comparatively small and the flow of the rivers is very slow. In addition, Kanpur has more than industries, these including factories, leathers and paint industries. These industrial units discard toxic chemical waste into the river. Beside on the above information, think the answer to the following question. What are the factors responsible for pollution of the river? What steps can be taken to restore the river Ganga to its past glory? How would the disposal of garbage, etc., affect the living organism in the river? Many industries discard harmful chemical into the river and streams, pushing the pollution of river. Example are oil refineries, paper factories, and sugar mills, and chemical factories. These industries cause chemical of water. The chemical strength, including adding lead in products which led to toxic in plant and animals. There are in prevent these industries are supposed to treat the waste of production before discharge into the waters, but quite often the rules are not followed. The soil is also affected by improved water using changes and growth of worms etc. इसमें क्या आगे में सिर्फ आप रीड करोगे ना तो भी आपको पता चल जाएगा कि इसमें क्या कहा जा रहा है. We have learned the chapter 1, the importance of for the production of crops. However, all these chemicals dissolved in water are washed into the water bodies from the field. They also seep into the ground to polluted groundwater. Have you seen pond which look green from distance because they have a lot of algae and growing in them? This is caused by quantities of chemicals which get washed from the fields. These act as for eggs, and once these eggs die, they serve as food for water body gets used up. This results in the decrease in the oxygen level, which may kill cattle. And activity 18.6, you had increasing high-specs deployment system of your locality in class. Do you remember however the sex was? Do you remember how the was collected from your home and where it went? Thereafter, something is thrown directly into the rivers. In contents found west and organisms, etc. Can groundwater get polluted by how? Water contained which may contain bacteria, virus, fungi, and which cause disease like a cholera, typhoid. The bacteria present in the fish of them are in water as these bacteria. It means that is been by matter. If such water is used by us, if it can cause various infection. Do you know how water can be also to polluted? This is usually water from the power plants and industries. It is used into the rivers. It raises the temperature of the body and affecting the animals and plants living in it. ये आगे की सभी एक्टिविटीज़ थे, जैसे कि था हाउ डज वाटर गेट पॉल्यूटेड के स्टडी था जो उसमें क्या था, ये सभी आप सिर्फ रीड करोगे ना तो भी आपको पता चल जाएगा कि इसमें क्या कहा जाता है. ओके, नेक्स्ट 18.8, व्हाट इज पोटेबल वाटर एंड हाउ इज वाटर प्यूरिफाइड. Activity 18.7, let us construct a water filter with simple everyday materials. Take a plastic bottle and cut it into holes in the center. Use the upper half of the bottle by putting it upside down in the lower half. Make layers in with paper, napkin or a fine cloth folded by cotton sand and then level. Now pure dirty water through the filter and observe the filtered water. इसमें क्या है, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आपको क्या लेनी है, प्लास्टिक की बोतल लेनी है. उसके बीच में यहाँ पे टू ऐसे सेंटर में ऐसे होल बनाने, जैसे ऊपर के भाग से नीचे के भाग में इसे उल्टा रखना है. और हमें जो वो ताई इसे उसके नीचे एक नैपकिन या फिर एक कोई भी एक क्लॉथ ऐसे जो पतला होता है उसके ऊपर वो नीचे उसको रखना है. फिर उसमें सैंड या फिर ग्रेवल या फिर कोई ऐसे डर्टी वाटर उसमें वो करना है. और नीचे जैसे हम उसमें वो पानी डालेंगे तो जो पानी निकल रहा है वो उसका हमें वो ऑब्जर्वेशन करना है कि वो पानी क्लीन आ रहा है या नहीं. डिस्कस द फॉलोइंग क्वेश्चन अबाउट योरसेल्फ एंड विथ योर टीचर. व्हाई डू वी नीड अ फिल्टर वाटर बिफोर ड्रिंकिंग? व्हेयर डू वी गेट योर ड्रिंकिंग वाटर फ्रॉम? व्हाट विल हैपन इफ वी ड्रिंक पॉल्यूटेड वाटर? Bujao is very upset. He tells Paheli that he drank water which looked clear and was without any smell, but still he felt sick. बुझाओ क्या हो गया था, बहुत अपसेट हो गया था क्योंकि जो पहली है उसने ऐसा पानी पिया था जो पानी ऊपर से क्लीन दिख रहा था, तो भी वो बीमार पड़ रहा था। पहली एक्सप्लेन्स दैट वाटर विच लुक्स क्लीन may still have disease carrying in dissolved impurities, so it is to purify water before drinking, for example by boiling। जैसे कि उसने पहले ने ऐसे समझाया कि जो हमें पानी था वो दिखने में कैसा लग रहा था, उसे क्लीन लग रहा था, लेकिन वो क्लीन नहीं था। एज ए एग्जाम्पल, अगर हमें वो वाटर को अच्छे से प्यूरीफाई या फिर शुद्ध करना है तो हमें क्या करना है, पानी को बॉइलिंग करना है। वाटर विच इज suitable for drinking is called potable water। You have seen how various physical and chemical process in the treatment plants help in the clean water before discharging into the water। Similarly, municipal treat the water before supplying into the households। Do you know? यहाँ से मैं आपको नेक्स्ट वीडियो में एक्सप्लेन करूँगी। ओके, थैंक यू।